So, you've been wondering how to start investing sustainably. Let me explain. First thing to learn about investing your money, it makes sense to put your money into different money pots. There should be one pot with money which is always accessible as your emergency fund, usually sitting in your bank account with no risk of losing your money. The rest of your savings can then be used for other money pots. Other pots can be used to finance short or medium-term goals, such as buying an apartment or social action, or long-term goals, such as putting money aside for your children or retirement. As you may know, in most countries, your retirement is prepared through contributions deducted from your salary. Let's get back to your money pots. For each money pot and personal goal, you need to keep in mind two elements: your financial preferences and sustainability motivations. Your financial preference is the mix of three components: the risk you can bear, the return you expect, and the liquidity you need for the different financial pots. For instance, if you want to save for your retirement, you need to think about the time horizon of the investment and how easy it would be if you withdraw before your anticipated retirement age. You also need to consider the final value you expect in relation to eventual fluctuations of your investment. Another thing you may want to consider is your motivations. Why do you want to invest sustainably? This too can be distinguished into three components. Impact. You want your money to be invested in a way that contributes to change in the real economy. Value alignment. You want your money to be invested in such a way that the companies you invest in align with your personal values. ESG. You believe that more money can be made if the integration of sustainability criteria is prioritized. Therefore, if you want to invest, for instance, for your retirement, you need to think about whether impact or value alignment are important for you, and whether you would be even willing to compromise your financial preferences to a certain extent. Staying with your retirement investment as an example, another relevant question is whether you want environmental, social, and governance risks and opportunities to be taken into account when managing your retirement. Here is a video which explains again the three main sustainability motivations. Which ones are important for your personal investment?
The economic activities that one's investments finance is important to many people. They have non-financial goals. Emma wants her money to be used to positively impact the activities she invests in. Daniel wants to avoid being associated with activities that are not in line with his values. Sandra believes that there is more money to be made by looking beyond traditional investment criteria. Others, like Michael, have no non-financial goals. They want their money to be managed according to traditional investment criteria. And you, in which profile do you best recognize yourself?
Now you have a better insight in how to start as a sustainable investor and diversify your money pots. In the next video, we'll have a closer look at your sustainable motivations.